Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Yellow, the Pikachu Solo Run Edition. In this part, we're going to be getting started on the Saffron Gym and probably doing the whole thing in one video. And I get to show you my ridiculous way of knowing how to get through here. Someone was commenting saying like an easy way of getting through the gym straight to Sabrina or whatever. But I never really have ever had like an issue with that. Like that's never been a problem for me because like I don't know how I came up with it or how I got the idea to think of doing it this way, but I realized that if you just keep going directly from one teleporter to another to the next one directly across from you, to the left or right, not up or down, but to the left or right, then you will get to Sabrina in the end. And you will actually get like to fight every single trainer on the way, as far as I know as well, because it actually brings you through some rooms twice. So I'm not sure, there is most definitely a far more direct way of getting to her if you just want to do the gym battle, but that's the way that I know how to do it, and that's the way I've been doing it since I first played this game, and since I first played Pokemon Blue as well. Because I don't think I got to Sabrina in Pokemon Red that time when I borrowed it. I don't think I actually got to her. I think I got up as far as Koga, because I don't remember doing the Silphco. Do you remember I was saying like, oh, when I actually first played the Gen 1 games, it was actually like Pokemon Red that I played first, because I borrowed it from somebody, and I don't think I ever got to Sabrina. I think I got up as far as Fuchsia City. I don't think I even beat Koga or anything. Because I just didn't have the game for long enough to be able to do everything, to be able to finish it. And obviously it took longer that time for me to do everything than it does now. Like now I could probably finish the game, like if you gave me a couple of days and I just didn't do much with my time except play the game, then I'd be through it. Like Sun and Moon, I think I have like something like 26 hours clocked up on it at the moment. And I've had that since Christmas. And I haven't really even, like, I've been doing other things with my time other than just playing it. Like, I've been working and doing this and doing other things, visiting people and meeting up with people and things like that. So like now compared to back then, if I actually got given a Pokemon game, especially Gen 1, which is kind of short compared to the other generations, I'd be finished in no time. Like, I think at the moment we're on, what, 8 hours or 9 hours or something on this playthrough, which is understandable because we're not really doing a lot of the extra stuff. We're just kind of blazing through with Pikachu, or practically blazing through. We had a little bit of a hiccup with Koga. I still can't get over that. I love how I instinctively prefaced Koga's battle with, it would be so devastating if Pikachu actually got knocked out by someone's Pokemon at this stage, because I'm not used to the idea of Pikachu getting defeated. And then it actually happened. Like, I don't think I'd ever said that in any other video, and sure enough, I say that in the video where it actually happened. It's like life set up my dominoes, and then I just pushed them over. That's what happened. Or I set up the dominoes, and life pushed them over. It's like in that Krampus film. Like that woman, you know that woman who's in 2.5 Men? By the way, I can't stand 2.5 Men, but you know that woman that's in it? That large woman, she's in Krampus, which, if you haven't seen Krampus is one of like the most enjoyable new Christmas films I've seen in a long time, especially if you're into horror, because it really just like it's one of those really kind of light-hearted horror films where it kind of just doesn't take itself too seriously, and it's more successful for that. But it's like actually really well made and really, really good. Like, the effects are just kind of classic movie magic, like puppetry and things like that, and it works like really, really well. Like, there's only like a certain amount of computer animation in it, like a tiny, tiny little amount, which wouldn't have worked any other way anyway. Which like, but it's so good. But that woman is in it as like this horrible aunt of the mom. The mom is Toni Collette, which is a bonus as well. I love any film with her in it as well, into the bargain. But like, she's this horrible aunt. And like, there's this one part where that horrible aunt like looks over to the good grandma, and the good grandma has like a horrible expression on her face, and they're like, what's wrong with her? And then, or what's she saying or whatever, and she was saying it in German, because obviously the Krampus is like an Austrian Well, obviously the Krampus is an Austrian, blah blah blah, mythical figure or whatever. But like the grandmother in it speaks German, obviously. So she was like saying something or other, and like someone was like, "Oh, what's she saying?" And then the horrible aunt says, "She says we're fucked." And they were like, "What? How did you know that? How did you know she was saying that?" And she was like, "Because when you get to my age, you know because it's something like when you get to my age, you know that look that you have in your face when life is coming at you with its pants down." I just couldn't get over it. Of course, you use it again. This is ridiculous. See, I'm terrified that he'll use like Dream Eater or something, and I mean, I have the full heals. Is that all you know? Is that all you know, and is it just constantly going to hit? Watch now, the one turn that I try to hit him, he'll use... Yeah, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? I actually could have got out of it then. I'm going to have like no full heals left. And all for that like one little sliver of health. Just because there are no like... Just because Haunter's special is way better than Haunter's defense. I'm actually not 100% sure how like special defense is even calculated in this game. Because like they don't have special attack and special defense until Generation 2. They only have like a special stat. And I'm pretty sure special is used for both special defense and special offense. Like, I don't think special attacks like are calculated based on the defense stat. I think they're calculated based on like your special stat, as far as I know. Now, it's not one of those things that I actually just know. There's like some interesting changes to like mechanics in Sun and Moon, actually. Like one character I saw, they said like, oh, a critical hit deals like 1.5 times the damage that like 1.5 times the damage of a regular hit, which I found really interesting because I don't know when that changed, because a critical hit was always like double damage before, like it is in most RPGs. No, they don't. Pikachu doesn't look like me. Isn't there like one episode where like Ash and Pikachu swap bodies like Freaky Friday? Isn't there like one episode where that happens? You see, if I had like a physical electric attack, like if I knew Spark, even though Spark is weaker than Thunderbolt, and if it were like a physical attack, then it'd probably do more damage to Haunter than Thunderbolt would, just because of... You idiot! What are you doing? It'd probably do more damage to Haunter than Thunderbolt would, just because his defense is so bad compared to his special stat. I'm not sure I shouldn't be like doing the I'm not sure that I shouldn't maybe, especially since like, have I like fought all of these guys before? Yeah, no, Joe, I'm gonna go back because can you use an escape rope in here? Because that'd be really useful. I'm not going to use the Beyonce lemonade. I don't even have an escape rope. I was too smart. Joe, what I'm going to do, I'm going to like meet you guys back in here is what I'm going to do. Hang on a sec. I'm just going to jump back in here because I'm not sure like at which point I actually dropped out, like at which trainer it was. They all look the same. They're all either channelers or psychics or whatever. But don't forget about psychic. That was like the stupidest line in that song. All those Pikachu's jukebox songs are just ridiculous. Like, no. And like, I'm not sure either, like, at which point I'm going to start, like, going through rooms that I've actually been in already. I'm pretty sure the room that I left off at was, like, a small room, like one of the more cramped rooms, with one channeler in it where, oh no, here I am, apparently. Apparently I had beaten all of the trainers already, because here's the main event, it's Sabrina. I had a vision of your arrival. I have had psychic powers since I was a child. I first learned to bend spoons with my mind. I dislike fighting, but if you wish, I will show you my powers. Unless you have power. I remember, like, back in the day, like, with the original LP, I gave her, like, a somewhat Austrian accent, or tried to at least. Which is, which is funny, considering I was talking about the Krampus. Okay, there we go, one body slam. I'm hoping that I'm actually faster than all of her Pokemon, which might be a stretch, because Kadabra, and like Alakazam especially, is quite quick. But I'm pretty sure his defense is so shitty that if I can just be faster than him, I can just get off one body slam and take it out in one hit, in one fell swoop. Let's see. Oh no! Yeah, it's a little late for that now. She was like preparing as well, but the Thunderbolt will get him. But yeah, seeing as the Krampus is from Austria, 1992, I would have been 2 years old. 1992. I didn't work hard enough. No, you didn't work hard enough. You just sat there being all strong. Like, Sabrina was terrifying in the, in the cartoon. Like, do you remember, like, that whole storyline where, like Sabrina turned Ash, or not Ash, she turned, like, Brock and Misty into little dolls in a dollhouse. Like, how ridiculous was that? And she had, like, that little... No, I didn't mean to do that. And she had, like, that little, like, small version of herself that actually did the talking, like a ventriloquist's dummy. It was so creepy and so well done. I remember, like, being, not, like, freaked out, but I just remember being, like, finding that really cool, like, really creepy and unsettling in a really cool kind of way. I just found it really brilliant, because it was like Sabrina was just like, was almost like a villain, that kind of way. Like in the Pokemon manga, like Pokemon Adventures, the way the gym leaders and like the Elite Four and stuff like that, sometimes they're actually villains, which I find really cool, because in this it's like everyone's friends with each other, but in the Pokemon Adventure manga it's like, oh, Agatha and Lorelei are like evil villains and stuff like that. It's brilliant. Which you could totally see Agatha being like that, because Agatha is kind of like... she says all that shit about Professor Oak, like how he's a ridiculous old man who doesn't know how to use Pokemon to their potential and isn't like strong or whatever because he's so sentimental. Like, I think that's pretty cool. Like, she's a pretty cool character, and you could totally see her being a bit of a villain, or at least being like slightly evil. I guess it's time to get, like, Big Burger out of the... and Cutty Wutty, just in case we need him. Withdraw. Because we're going to need Surf, and we're going to need Strength, because where we're going to, we're going to need Cut as well. Because that's the only way I'm going to be able to get through to Pallet Town, is through Diglett Cave. Anyway, I think that's, like, enough for this part of Let's Play Pokemon Yellow, the Pikachu solo run. In the next part, I'm hopefully going to get as far as Cinnabar Island. So thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye now.